I should say our route is clear. If we fly to the left, the tree of thorns will surely appear. Sir Firefly, to the sky. I seriously screwed up there. What do I do? Chase my dream as well? What do I do? Excuse me. Little lady, have you seen bright balloons nearby? Any unicorns balancing on balls? Or striped tents raised to the stars? Don't you mean sky? I'm afraid not. Fiddlesticks, left here to fester. Pardon me, madam, but are you a jester? Take a glance at this note. Perhaps you mean letter? What are these scribbling marks I spy? Why? It's Latin, Sir Firefly. Dear Sister Rubella, night has fallen on our land. In these dark times, one must take a stand. Not to hide up in the clouds curled, but to juggle the weight of the world. At death's gate to slip and fall, and triumphantly dance around it all. In short, to laugh or not to laugh, that is the question. The answer is clear. I follow my dream's intention. And joined the travelling circus in the plains before its ascension. Sister, I hope you will not remain listless. Your brother, Tristus. Tristus has split our act in two. Taken me through the ringer. Left Rubella behind. Me, Lemuria's wittiest vocalist. Doesn't she mean singer? Regardless, we have much to do, and should not linger. Little lady, can I join you? My bag's already packed. I've got to find my brother. And save our double routine. Act. Know the way is likely dangerous, with creatures strange to us. I am a trained acrobat. Do not worry, I can handle this, that. Okay, Rubella has joined our team. Anyway, hello everybody, I am level 13 and I am playing Child of Light, and last episode was kind of like a prologue, a 30-minute prologue, but so I didn't really speak during that, except for doing the characters' voices. So, yeah, I'm going to try and voice as much of the dialogue as I can, because it is a nice one, except for stuff like that, were peculiar shrine. Perhaps at one point it was assigned, because that happens every time you touch it until a certain point in the game. So, I am not really going to do anything about that kind of stuff. You know, if it's repeated dialogue, I'm going to leave it, unless, you know, it's critical to the plot. But yeah, Child of Light. I love this game. it was probably one of my favourite games of 2014, and one of the few RPGs that I know I can complete easily. I mean, it's probably the easiest RPG for me, probably even easier than most of the Pokemon games. I mean, give me this over Emerald or whatever any day, because seriously, that game, as good as it is, I'm all for that. This one is a bit more tactical in the combat, because, you know, timings, but it's definitely a much better game in my opinion. But Pokemon's a brilliant game, so I don't know why I'm batting it. What a crackerjack adventure! If I wasn't circus bound, with a bright career in my future, perhaps I'd stick close. Stick around? Sorry, chum, but I can't. I have an audience to bewitch. I am certain you mean enchant. But yeah, I'm sorry if my voices aren't that great, because I'm really tired and I'm just in love with this game as a whole. I mean, I don't even think that it needs voice acting, to be fair, but I just thought it'd be a better idea to try and actually speak a bit more about what the characters are saying, especially as one of the main points of this game is that it rhymes as often as it can. I mean, the whole point of Rubella as a character is it just seems that she cannot rhyme, and she's meant to be a vocalist, well, singer. So yeah, it's just trying to take the mick out of it, and I hear that quite a lot of people don't actually like the rhyming. I don't know, I'm actually alright with it. It's not great, but it isn't necessarily bad. I mean, yeah, there are some really despicable lines in it that just make me think, what the heck? But most of it to me is just alright. I mean, you can block it out easily. I mean, you don't have to read it. I mean, you can just skip through it if you really wanted to. But the story, the presentation, the atmosphere, everything in this game I love. It's probably like in my top 5 RPGs of all time, and considering its length, I mean, if you're really good at it, you can beat it in maybe 6 to 8 hours. First time I played it, I beat it in maybe 9, and I had to use a walkthrough at certain parts because some of the quests just seemed so annoying to me at the time, but now I pretty much know them and rarely, if at all, need to consult a walkthrough. So yeah, I mean, I've only beaten this game once before, I think, and got halfway through New Game Plus, in fact, on that time, but then I decided why not just do this, because I know it's a game that I can beat quickly if I tried, and I thought, why not give you guys something new, and that I enjoy a bit, like, well, most of the other games I play, but, you know, can do in quick succession. I mean, I could beat this game in about 3 sittings if I had enough, you know, time, if I didn't have to go and do anything. But anyway, defeating 2 giant spiders and I guess a clay dragon. I don't know what they're meant to be. I just imagine them made out of clay. You know, I swear that Rubella's actually a lot weaker right now, because, I mean, they have the same stats, but I remember in my last game, she kicked all of the enemies before I even had the chance. I mean, I think that Aurora, I think I did check that Aurora has all her oculi put on, so I'd imagine that every other character would, but anyway, I'll just go on with the game. I'm just checking for treasure chests and stuff like that. I think this was the place last episode where, you know, like a giant was stepping at the background. And if I remember correctly, that character's in it later, although I may be completely wrong about where I am, because I just fly straight through it, just fighting enemies until I realise, hey, that's where I need to go. Which is kind of one of the reasons I like this game. You don't need really to remember all the time specific locations unless they're related to a side quest. So yeah, and this game only has maybe 7-8 side quests at most, and most of them you get and need to complete the main story. Oh yeah, speaking of side quests, I'm playing the Nintendo Wii U version, so that means that sadly I'm not able to beat one of the side quests, which is the Golem's request or something, in which you need to collect 4 parts of a golem, or I think it's 4 anyway, I'm not sure, I haven't played it. So if that was released on Nintendo Wii, either I didn't know about it or something like that, but if it ever comes out on the Wii, which I don't think they're going to do because this game's been out for a year, and I mean, I swear even Last of Us got the DLC within a year. I mean, Arkham Origins, that got Cold Hearts within a year, I think. I could be completely wrong. I only played those games recently, so, well, played them myself, so, you know. So yeah, very unlikely that they're going to release it. So although this is probably my favourite port of the game that I've actually seen, I would advise getting the game on Steam if you want to try this out, or something like that, because, you know, PC or console, that's not Wii U. I mean, I think even the Vita actually has the full DLC. I'm not sure because A, I don't own a Vita, and B, I'm just rambling, but you know, just check out other sources if you like. I mean, other consoles other than the Wii, if you like what you see, because it's all the same game, except for pretty much most of the other versions, if not all of the other versions, have the extra side quest. And if I ever get the chance to do that side quest, who knows, I may create a bonus episode for this, but that is very unlikely, and, you know, that's also implied that I'm going to get through this game. I mean, have you seen my other Let's Plays? I haven't completed any of them yet, but hopefully this will be the first. But yeah, continuing with the game. Hopefully I can stop rambling soon and start saying some bad rhymes. That or saying some limericks, but I don't think that is for the time or the place. Okay, I'm near the shrine, I think. Just flying around, gonna beat this enemy. Because, you know, this is an RPG, I need to level up even though I'm, what level is it? Oh yeah, a level 68 for both of these characters. Yeah, no, I'm completely underpowered. Seriously, I need to get some XP in here. I mean, oh, look at all these magic spells. Oh god, they're weak. Oh wait, no, they can kill most things in one hit at this stage, so yeah, I am overpowered, but that's kind of the thing with RPGs. You want to be as OP as possible in most cases, because there's multiple times that you could be caught in a bad situation. I mean, sometimes even the weakest of your characters can be your only hope. I mean, I can't even... I'm rambling, so I'm just trying to figure out what to think. Is air soft, Sir Firefly? Igniclacious? Aurora, what size is a pin? Stop being ridiculous. When you are but a leaf, why pretend a branch to be? You and me, we could be a tree. We shall see. I mean, it's little things like that, the dialogue between the characters, it makes me think this game definitely knows what it's trying to do. It's definitely contained and trying to show how these characters get on within just 2 minutes of even knowing each other. I mean, not literally 2 minutes, but it definitely shows the character development and stuff like that as quickly as they want to. I mean, I can't even finish that sentence. I don't know what I'm going on about. Ugh, just beat these guys, please. Okay, you know, something that I like about this game is because in most other RPGs, you know, 3D RPGs, you move with the left analog stick and you use right analog stick to look around and stuff like that, you know, basic stuff. In this game, because it's, well, pretty much 2.5D, I think it is actually 2.5D, or at least just a 2D platformer, you use the right analog stick to control your little firefly friend, and that can actually affect battles and stuff on the overworld quite a lot, which I actually really like. It's quite a clever idea, especially as this is reminiscent to old games when you only move in two directions, not on a 3D plane. So yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. Even if I don't move him that much myself, I usually just let the screen do that until I need to use him. Okay, I think we're nearly there. Oh, I remember that spider. But yeah, let's see if I can beat this deadly spider. And to play fungi. Can we please just have a scan ability in this game? That's my only real criticism, because I want to see A, how much health these things have, and B, their names. Because really, there's like 3 different types of spiders, at least, in this game. And I don't know what to call them other than just spiders. So I want to de-abbreviate them. I can't speak. The lady said we have to pass by it. Sorry if I missed that piece of dialogue, but those little passing ones aren't, at this stage especially, aren't really as important as the full-blown cutscene-like dialogues. So yeah, there's nothing I can do here, so I just need to continue going by. Other directions, so there we go. I'm flying, falling, flying, and I hate it. I hate it when that happens. That's really annoying, and that happens a lot to me in this game. A boss.
Little girl, you will not pass this way. I will eat you up this day.
Step out of the way, or I will turn you into clay. This game has a fascination with what I believe to be clay. But yeah, time to beat a ogre, troll, giant. I'm gonna go with giant. So let's kill this thing and its pet wolves that came out of nowhere. Tumble all, and then lightly all. I wonder how quickly I'll kill them. Ooh. I killed the wolves quite quickly. I expected them to put up a little bit more of a fight. Tumble. I think it'll take one more hit or something. Tumble. Oh, no, wrong. Ooh, this one is actually a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Why are you using a buff? Seriously, that's the thing that kills me about these bosses. They're just they concentrate on buffing each other up at most points. So why not just heal yourself if you can? I mean, later on, bosses do heal themselves or their allies quite quickly, but still. Anyway, the Tree of Thorns. Here it is, lady's clue. Now we simply have to pass through. After you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That's it for today's episode, and I shall see you next time. Bye!